What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. I'm good when you're watching this video. It's actually snowing right now in Florida. Now, for the most part, let me confirm that my live stream's working the way it should. Yup, it sure is. Cool. So, it's actually snowing right now in Florida. I gotta be real careful of putting my other device too close to the microphone. We had some interference from it last time. But we're gonna take a look here at Florida, where they're actually getting some snow right now. You can see here around Panama City Beach, Rosemary Beach, they're definitely getting some snow right now. Panama City Beach, Rosemary Beach, Defuniak Springs, all along I-10, all the way into Tallahassee pretty much. You can see a little bit of snow coming in through Tallahassee. Now these little spots of snow are usually just a light dusting. We've had already in our area a light dusting as well. You can see our area of Alabama. Oh, it's snowing right now. Is this right now? It might be snowing right now. 11:50. Let's get there to where we're at now. It's been snowing kind of on and off in our area. Where we haven't really, earlier I saw a little bit of dust, but we're here where it says Millbrook in Alabama. Now a little bit north of us, this area here, a little bit earlier today, let's see if I can get the map to show it. This area south of Birmingham had a lot of snow earlier. Not sure what happened to everything. Okay, everything disappeared for a minute, not sure why. What happened here? Come on, Weather Channel. But basically, hey, we got people on already. Moreland, hey, how you doing? We also have it's snowing, but it can't snow. It's snowing, but it can't snow here. Yeah, it's snowing. I don't know what happened to this thing. I see the radar. Radar on. Not sure why it's not showing. Oh, there it is. Come on, radar. Show me the snow, man. Well, whatever. It's definitely snowing in and around Florida. Maybe I can refresh this thing and have it show us right now. Not sure what's going on with the Weather Channel here. But yeah, definitely they're getting snow all up the Florida Panhandle today and very close to, very close. I'm not sure why it's not showing it. There we go. All right. So earlier today, as you can see, there's been spotty snow just to the north of us, between us and Birmingham. Basically, this is about a 30-minute drive north of us. They're getting some spotty snow all through there. And there has been snow in Montgomery. You can see the little bit of snow in Montgomery, by the Hyundai plant, all over. In Auburn, I was watching a live cam in Auburn. They got some snow earlier today. But it's just been hit or miss. Wetumpka is getting snowed right now, earlier today. So it's been hit or miss, really, for the most part. It's been pretty much hit or miss. And then Florida, of course, is getting some snow all through here. It's just little flurries all through here. I don't know why it's not showing the radar. But, yep, there's definitely snow in Florida. Again, I'm not sure why this radar keeps disappearing on me. Let's give this one more chance to zoom here. And if not, we'll just ignore it. Not sure why it's so slow. There it is. In Alabama, and you can see snow. Shipley, Mariana, Panama City Beach, Defuniak Springs, Fort Walton Beach. And I mean, Rosemary Beach, it's snowing right on the beach in Florida. I mean, that's crazy. Destin's up in here, and we wanted to go to Destin, but what's the point of it snowing? You don't go to Florida to get snow. Although that would be the perfect troll video. Go to Florida when it's snowing, yeah. That's a perfect troll video right there. All right, guys. So, yeah, I mean, there's still rain on this side of Florida, you know, but and the front's making it all the way through there. But, yeah, there's snow all the way to Tallahassee. I mean, from Tallahassee to Pensacola, all that area is getting a little bit of snow here. Katie's obsessed. She wants blizzards. I'm okay, ready to move from the snow. Had enough of it. Beautiful, though. Yeah, it is beautiful. Katie wants to see a blizzard. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It is 30 degrees here. Now, the crazy thing about it is, even though it's 30 degrees, we don't even have the heater on. I'm not sure why. It doesn't feel like 30 degrees. And I don't know what's up with that. But it doesn't really feel like 30 degrees. Like, we haven't even turned the heater on tonight. And I've been going outside on and off, but yeah, it feels like 23. I don't know if it feels like 23. I've been going, but then again, like where we are, we're kind of like up on a mountain. Like we were in Montgomery today, and I was freezing when I did a live stream from Montgomery. I mean, like it was horrible. That live stream I did from Montgomery today, I was freezing. But here in Millbrook, I don't know what it is about Millbrook. I think it's because of the mountains and stuff, and kind of like the big trees. Like I was literally, it feels like 23. I was just outside. We don't even have the heater on. Yet, in Montgomery, totally freezing. We're going to look at some real estate, and yes, it's going to get cold as crap. But like I said, it's 30 degrees right now, and I was just out there. This day, it's only going to get into, the high tomorrow is going to be 42, so. Yeah, it's going to suck. But yeah, Monday, we're back to normal again. I'm back in the 60s for 3 days, so these 3 days, I'm going to go work on that fence again. Back to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Just got a text message from somebody. Hey, I'm live. Let me text them. I am alive right now. I got one of my subscribers texting me. I'm live right now. One of our subscribers from Italy is texting me. So, yeah, back to work Monday. I mean, that's the thing about Alabama. It's not brutal. It really isn't brutal at all. I mean, we're back to work pretty much back to work on Monday. I mean, 60s back again, for 3 days. And then, actually, it's not that bad here in the winter. But let's go look at some real estate, guys. And if there's anything you want me to look at with you, please feel free to make suggestions. So if there's anything you want to see, go ahead and comment, and we'll look at it together. Let's pull up the almighty map. Yes. Katie's got me on this gluten-free diet. I'm doing a lot better. Tonight, I ate too much in volume. Didn't eat unhealthy. We had spaghetti that was gluten-free, and it had like a Alfredo sauce, so it wasn't even like a sauce, a bad sauce. It was a good sauce. Oh my gosh. You're losing sound, Katie? That's weird. Could it be that my microphone's not plugged in right? Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Because on one of the last live streams we did, the audio, I had complaints about the audio. Let me see how I'm hearing the audio. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, Monday we're back to normal again. Back in the 60s. Okay, I got good audio here. These 3 days I'm gonna go work. I got good audio, so I don't know what happened to Katie there. Well, we had 14 people. We're down to 8, so we lost some people. Oh well. It is what it is. As you can see, I've saved a few spots along the Gulf Coast there. Katie wants me to look at Greenville, Mississippi. This is Katie's last search. Now, you guys know we're in Alabama now. We were here in South Florida, right where my mouse is, and then we moved to here. And next, Katie wants to do here, or I've been thinking about Arkansas. I really want to kind of visit new places, and moving is a great place to visit new places till you burn it out. So I'm not really afraid of moving. In fact, I'm thinking about putting the house on the market, even if I got to take a tax hit. Montgomery suburbs for me, or Madison new construction. Okay, let's look at and again, Montgomery. The suburbs of Montgomery are not bad. I'm gonna stress that. I will. The city of Montgomery is really hood. But the suburbs aren't bad at all, and they're affordable. They got like 5 Starbucks. Let's take a look at Montgomery, Alabama, and here it is on our map. And the area of Montgomery you want to be in is, you see the circle loop that goes around the city? You want to be on the east side of that loop. You want to be by Taylor Road, which is right here, or Mount Meigs. Actually, I did a job in Mount Meigs a few days ago. Anything, see the circle here, this 231? Anything outside of the circle up in here, this is all good stuff. I just did a job on Mount Meigs, and it was actually a gated community. One of the few gated communities I've worked in since I've been in Alabama. Well, looks like there's a lot of industry back in there, big buildings. But I don't remember exactly where the property was. But I worked in here somewhere recently, and it was a nice gated community. Maybe it's not even on Google Earth. Maybe it's so new that it's not on here yet. But nice community. Um, so yeah, I mean, there is really good stuff on this side of Montgomery. Don't get me wrong. I show the hoods a lot, so you understand what's going on the other side of town. But like I said, here you got Panera's. I think there's 5 Starbucks in Montgomery area, so most of them being on the east side. All right, let's do it. Let's look at Montgomery. Ooh, that is so pretty. $85,000. Of course, this is gonna be in a part of Montgomery that's what a shame. Oh yeah, it's right by downtown. What a shame that a property like this, so affordable, and there's just so much crime and crap that it's not worth anything. I mean, it's in here. Right in here. So if I can move my... I'm not going to mess with the internet. I know it's kind of slow, guys. Hey, we got Leroy on here. What's up, Leroy? Welcome on board. It's a shame that something this nice has to be this affordable because... Oh, that's a historic building. Look at that. 1910. Yeah. And then another thing, too, since I don't know how Montgomery is on permits and stuff, but it's not as easy to remodel and stuff in Montgomery as it is. Anyways, this is a pipe dream. We're not even going to look at it. We're not even going to look at it. We're going to skip on that one. But let's look over here. Ooh, $99,000. That's not bad. We got to try to find stuff that's on the east side of Montgomery. So let's open these. So look at this for $100,000. Ooh, and a big lot too. We just got to see what side of Montgomery it's on. Yeah, this looks like it's far out. Oh, I bet on this street, Ray Drive. Now, yeah, I've worked on this street. This is far on the east side, so this is not a bad area. I've worked on this street already. So this is kind of, it's not way out east, but I'll show you on the map real quick. It's kind of up in here somewhere. There's Atlanta Highway. It's kind of up in here. Ray Street's up in here somewhere. It's kind of towards the middle somewhere, right in here. Yeah, it's up in here somewhere. So it's not, it's kind of by the mall. It's an alright area. It's not a horrible area, but it's not the best area. Dude, that house right there for $104,000. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Let's check it out. Ooh, it looks pretty. Yeah, buddy. Big yard too, big lot. Nice big driveway. It's got a little garage. You're probably not going to get a big car into that garage. Nonetheless, let's see the interior. Ooh, man, you get a deal in Montgomery. I'm telling you, we just need to get good people to move to Montgomery. Single story, $200,000. We'll look into that. Yeah, we'll jack up the price a little bit and see. I'm just showing that even for $100,000, look at this house for $100,000. That ain't bad, man. It's not bad at all for $100,000. And again, Montgomery has a lot of crap. The mall's not incredible. I just did a video at the mall. Nothing incredible, but you do have some sushi places and Starbucks and Panera's and Publix and all the. In fact, I think there's a Publix not too far from there. Piggly Wiggly, there it is. A Publix right here. So you're right near a Publix. I don't get why this area is so affordable. I mean, it is Montgomery, but yo, this is nice. I wouldn't mind living in this house. It's got a little shed. It's got a little door for... Oh, it's got a fenced-in yard for a small dog. That's always good. And it's got a little bit of mold on the bottom there. I'm not sure what that's about. It's got some nice plants. These might be evergreen plants. They stay like that. Ooh, if these are evergreens, I got to get some of these for my yard. I'll be on the lookout for these. Nice. It's got a little back porch. That's a nice house. $104,000 is practically nothing for a house. We're going to look for... Oh, look at this one for $137. It's already sold. It's already contained. I don't want to look at it. The area is number one for me. Yeah, it's affordable. You know, it really is. Most people prefer Prattville or Wetumpka, but I mean, it's more... That's because, I'll be honest, why they don't like it. The reason they don't like it, a lot of people don't like Montgomery, it's simply because it's 66% African American and it's a very liberal area, and this is a very conservative state, so they don't like those things. So, but I don't really mind. Today I was in the west side of Montgomery doing some shopping. I was the only white person in the store, and I felt very comfortable. You know, so everybody's different. Some people have a lot of prejudice, and they really struggle with that. I don't. Like I said, today I was shopping in the west side of Montgomery, only white person in the store, probably in the whole parking lot as well, and didn't really matter. It doesn't really matter here. You know what I mean? It's not like other places where, especially people from the Northeast, don't get that it doesn't really matter here. For 137, this person got a good deal. Ooh, it's like it's all new houses out there. Nice big yard. By the way, they're not allowed to fly this drone like this. See how they flew this drone over the other person's house? They're not allowed to do that. Whoever took these photos needs to find out about the FAA. Not bad. It's a nice little house for 130 something. I'm curious to see how far out it is. Yep, it's Oakside Drive. Seems like it's in the same neighborhood as well. You know. But I mean, if you're looking at Montgomery, I've been completely honest about all the things, problems, situations that are going on there. I have not been. Oh, it's far out. Yeah, it's far out in the suburbs. Yeah, it's far out. Yeah, it's really far out. That's good. This person got a good deal. Yeah, that's way far out. See, it's at the end of it's at the end of the metropolitan area, and it almost pushes you back into Wetumpka area because Wetumpka starts kind of all this Blue Ridge, Emerald Mountain. That's all like the Wetumpka area already. So it's almost out to Wetumpka. This is a good area. This isn't bad at all. This is far out into the suburbs. I mean, in fact, I think I've done some videos in here. Not sure. But yeah, it's far out. I mean, that's a nice area. This person got a really good deal on this house. 137 with a big yard, fenced in. Nice deals. You get some incredible deals out here. On Brown, safety is the number one thing for me. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be on the west side of church side of Montgomery, even though it looks pretty. Don't let it fool you. You want to be like outside of this loop right here. And you can get crime maps for Montgomery. I just don't know how accurate they are. Montgomery crime map. So like when you're looking at a house, you can look at the crime map. Now Montgomery will fool you. There's beautiful neighborhoods all up through here, like all this central Montgomery area, Perry Hill, even like the areas that are gentrified, like Cloverdale, Garden District, all in here. There's some nice looking neighborhoods with golf courses and all that. Don't let it fool you. The crime through there is rampant. So don't let that fool you. You know, don't let that fool you about Montgomery. Please don't let that fool you. There are a lot of neighborhoods in the central part of the state that look really nice, and they got a lot of crime. Same thing for the south. But once you get way out here by Taylor Road and Mount Meigs and all that, you know, crime's not a concern out there. It's actually like you see like yuppies. I don't know if that's the right term. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like the white people from like Michigan who drive these little tiny cars that are like some weird color and get 40 miles per gallon. Those are the least threatening looking people you're ever gonna find. They're out there. So yeah, it ain't bad. But Maryland. Why is it showing me Maryland? I want to look at Montgomery, Alabama. You know what's confusing is that there's a Montgomery in Maryland, and I've ran into this Montgomery in Maryland a few times already by accident. There's another Montgomery in Maryland, and it has some scary statistics as well. Alright, I know my internet is slow as crap. Y'all know we live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, buddy. So here's a crime map of Montgomery. And I guess we gotta look at crime. The dark blue are gonna be the worst. So basically, somehow Maxwell Boulevard, really? That's an interesting notion. Yeah, you're not gonna break the law at the military base, that's for sure. You're gonna be in trouble. I hate all these things. You get all these things pop up. Just let me look at what I'm trying to look at. Oh, you have all. Let's zoom in a little bit to Montgomery. So according to this, the best neighborhoods with the lowest crime are Maxwell, which let me just get this stupid live chat thing to go away. Maxwell, which It's the military base. Of course, you're not gonna go break the law in the military base. Yeah, you're not. Then you got Deer Creek, which is, I'm not sure where that is. Deer Creek. Oh, that Ray area. Okay, that's good. That's got low crime. But basically, the dark areas you want to avoid. So you can see on the south side down here, you got some dark areas, and then the center of the city, the west side of the city, the north side of the city, the south side. So basically, the east side of the city, somewhere like on the east side around Taylor, you know, by the university, somewhere out that way. It's a lot lower crime rate out that way. So yeah, pretty much just kind of collaborates. Now there's a little band in here that's low crime as well, but it's too close to this crap here. So yeah, you want to be out here on this side. You want to be away from the south and away from the west and the north. It's just a little pocket of safe neighborhoods. But anyways, yeah, you want to be out there somewhere. Let's see what's out there. Like this house here, it's in the safe area, and it's $137,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That price, they got a killer deal. Is it really snowing in Florida? Yeah, it really is. It's snowing all through the Panhandle right now. It is. Yeah, they're getting snow all up the Panhandle. Let me see if the Weather Channel wants to pop up again. Ta ta ta, la cucaracha is getting snow right now. So yeah, it's actually snowing in the Florida Panhandle. Yeah, I can tell the Weather Channel is having some trouble here. Let's put a location and see if that helps it. Okay, so the Weather Channel's acting weird, but yes, it is snowing in Florida right now. It's snowing near Panama City Beach, Rosemary Beach. Basically, anything from Pensacola to Tallahassee's got the potential for a little bit of snow. Not in Central Florida. I smoking a Boston butt overnight. Yeah. Eric Garcia, pulled pork for lunch tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. All right, here's $1 million house in Montgomery. I don't. It's gotta be. I don't know. That's a lot of money for Montgomery. If I had $1 million, I really question whether I would be living in Montgomery. I'm sure it's off of Pike Road. Alabama River, really? Oh, wow, this is an interesting location. Really? Alabama River Road? And it's that expensive. That's crazy. Let's see exactly where this house is. That is a lot of money for Montgomery. I don't know what type of person spends $1 million to live in Montgomery. Oh, yeah, it's way up here. My internet is so slow. Lower Wetumpka. What? Why is there $1 million house there? Oh, that's ridiculous. You're literally like a few blocks away from the hood. Like, let's see here. Is the air bad? I'm pretty sure the air is bad. Man, this internet is slow. Huh. That is very interesting. I didn't know this area had expensive houses. Man, this internet is so slow. I mean, I didn't really, I guess, I mean, it's off of Lower Wetumpka. That's weird. For real? $1 million house in Montgomery on the north side? All right, let's check it out. Well, there's only one photo of it. So, 8 bedrooms, 10,000 square foot. What? That's not 10,000 square foot. Well, man, if it's 2 or 3 stories. Yeah, it's 2 stories. Yo, what type of fool buys $1 million house in a regular neighborhood in Montgomery? That is insane. I can't even look at that. And it's not even that pretty. It's like a giant fortress looking thing. It's ugly. Anyways. Yeah, it's getting snow down there in Florida. Alright, let's look at this Montgomery area here. Oh, here, this might be good right here. 160. Let's look for in the 200,000. Here's a $200,000 house, but I'm sure it's by the style it's close to downtown. We're trying to get something further out. Here's one for 175. I'm sure that's further out. Okay, so yeah, okay. There's Taylor Road, right? How far out is this house? It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot house, 175. Let's see how far out this house is. That's crazy. $1 million house in Montgomery. That's crazy. If I had $1 million, I would not be in Montgomery. Yep. Alright, so this looks like it's a nice development. And it's on the south side. Okay. Okay, so it's in a nice subdivision. This is kind of like probate office. Yeah, there's an abandoned mall right across the street. Okay, it's still Montgomery, you know, but you're close to all the good stuff. And this area is hot back here. These apartments back in here, all these apartments in here are hot. In fact, this Walmart right here has so much crime that this is the Walmart where, so yeah, this corner back here is really high crime, but this is kind of pushing towards the nicer side. So this is like a contrast neighborhood where, you know, one side of the road is hood, and then back over here you got some better stuff. So it's obviously in a nicer subdivision. Let's check it out. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1990. It's not that old, it's not that new. Where's the snow in Florida? What part? Well, it was snowing in the Panhandle. My weather channel, for some reason, is not working. It's 29 degrees here. Let's see if the weather channel wants to work. I don't know why it doesn't want to work, but it doesn't. There we go. Please work. Let me just look for... There we go. Okay. It should work this time. For some reason, it was kind of delayed. Now we're going to show you guys. It was snowing a little bit ago when I opened the live stream. All through here. The whole Florida Panhandle really is getting snowed, but let's wait for... There it is. There it is. See all the blue? Panama City is getting some snow right now. You see that blue near Panama City Beach? Even right up into the water. That's kind of weird. Usually the Gulf of Mexico stays warm enough to where you won't get snow. Fort Walton Beach, Rosemary Beach, Panama City Beach, Defuniak Springs, all along I-10, Crestview, Shipley, Quincy, Tallahassee. So it's probably going to make it... Oh, look at South Georgia's got some snow too. Look at that. Here's the city of Jacksonville. And there's already snow spotting by Valdosta. So it's slowing this way. There's a little bit of snow by Tallahassee, Shipley. So it's hit or miss. And it's been hit or miss in my area too. I've been watching to see if we get snow, but it's been nothing in our area right now. Ooh, there's a little bit north of us. Katie wants to see snow. We saw a little bit of snow earlier. It was insignificant. That's pretty close to me right there, a little bit of snow. So it's been kind of hit or miss. There's a little bit of snow in Montgomery. Oh, there's a little bit of snow in Montgomery right now. Look at that. Montgomery's getting a little bit of snow. And on the other side of Wetumpka, I've been waiting all night to see if we get snow here. We went outside and it was snowing a little bit. I mean, like, these are really light. Ooh, Auburn's getting snow again. Cool. Let's look at the Auburn. Let's look at the Auburn live cam. They're getting snowed out again. Auburn. Let's look at the Auburn live cam. It was snowing earlier. City of Auburn. Here we go. So it was snowing in Auburn earlier, and you can see it on their live cam. So hopefully we can still get... Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if it's still snowing in Auburn. It looks like it might be snowing again in Auburn. So, but it's a light dust. It's not like it's going to accumulate or anything. It's just a little light dusting. You know, this is going to take a while because we're downloading and uploading at the same time, and we're off of a hotspot in the woods. So let's see if you can see the snow falling right now. Yeah, you can see it if you look carefully. Let's see here. No, it's not snowing there right now. Nope, it's not snowing. Nope, it's not snowing in Auburn at this exact moment, at least in this part of Auburn. Earlier today, you could see the snow falling on this camera, so... But right now, you can tell it's not. So, yeah. Anyways, let's look at this house. It's in Montgomery, in a subdivision on the east side. Okay, it's got metal bars on the outside door, which is nothing strange. In Naples, Florida, Kitty's grandpa's house had that, so... Yeah. Nice. Oh, that tile is so wacky, yeah. I like the shutters. on the windows. That's a really nice touch. Let's see here, fireplace. It's a little bit antiquated. Yeah, wallpaper. Yeah, this is outdated house. Yeah, I don't like this. I do like the little, I like the brick wall, for a small yard. For being in Montgomery, it's a little overpriced and antiquated. I'm not really feeling this one too much. Sometimes you get a better deal on a cheaper house than an expensive house. I don't know how that works. Let's see what else is out there in Montgomery. $65,000. Yep. 400,000. 400,000. Ooh, this has got to be pretty. It's in the. It's a shame that the areas that are like these really antique looking houses. These should really be the best neighborhoods in town, but unfortunately that's not the case. Like look at this, built in 1928. This is gorgeous. Big front porch, but it's in a bad area, so it's really sad that just nice neighborhoods have to deal with so much crime. This is nice. This is like a really cool house, and it's only $128,000, but and crime ain't that horrible, but people are leaving Montgomery. They get scared and they leave. They see somebody get stabbed a few times, and they're like, "Oh, maybe I'm next." And well, what's the big deal if you get stabbed? Everybody gets stabbed at some point, right? Oh, they don't? Okay, never mind. So, anyways, it's a shame that this is a nice house. If we could just move it out of Montgomery and put it somewhere else. It's a shame that these neighborhoods there's potential, there is potential. Montgomery has potential. It's a nice house. It's a gorgeous little house, It's a gorgeous little house, but again, this area, it's a shame. It's a nice little house, but again, people just don't want to live in these neighborhoods that are in the middle of the city. This one's 185. I don't like these styles of houses. I'm looking for one that I like. I don't like these styles. This is 32,000. I bet you it's probably livable. This is probably a good little rental. Rent it out for $600 a month type of thing. Let's check it out. And it's off of Lower Wetumpka. Some of those neighborhoods in Lower Wetumpka. I went to one. There's only one photo. Who knows? That's not a lot of money. Here's a brand ready to build. I'm trying to find something in the $200,000 price range, but what's out in Pike Road? Let's see what's going on in Pike Road. Pike Road is a little bit even further east than Montgomery. It's way out to the east side, and it's one of the fastest growing suburbs of Montgomery. But as you guys can see, the deals you get out here are just incredible. Pike Road is way the crap out here. Now, it's growing a lot. See, it says Pike Road there. It just looks like nothing out in the middle of nowhere, but it's growing, and it's eventually going to be, I think they're going to eventually start to rezone some of this stuff. And, it's incredible how fast it's growing. But, yeah, they're building stuff out here. Like, it looks like nothing on a map, but once you get out there, there's stuff going on out there. Let's see what's going on in Pike Road. Here's one for $275. It's already contingent. It's less than $300,000. And out here, crime is not a concern out here. I mean, this is far, far out. 3-bedroom, 2-bath on 3 acres, built in 1991. 3 acres is a lot of land. Really, really spaced out. That's nice. Parky flooring wood. Yeah, pretty much. I'm making eggs Benny and hash browns with champagne juice for lunch. 80s house, yeah, buddy. And the one thing you need to know about Montgomery is if you're buying a house in Montgomery, there's soil in some areas. Now, I don't know what areas it is, but I do understand that in here somewhere, like the south area, like up in here, even near Pike Road and all this area, there's some type of where it's kind of swampy. Like, see near Pike Road where it's kind of swampy? Some of this is like a swamp. This is there's actually palm trees in here. See this swampy area south of Montgomery? It's kind of like a swamp, and it kind of tends to cause foundation issues with the houses. So you need to, before you buy, make sure your inspector looks at that. I'm not sure exactly the details of it, but I have heard people to tell me to watch out for that with that area. But anyways, let's take a look at this house. It is nice. Kind of antiquated in style. Um, you know, pretty much like what somebody says, 80s style. Nice to have. Yeah, 3 acres. You know, 3 acres out in the suburbs. You know, big pine trees in the background. You know, I'm not really feeling the design of the house. Big pine trees, 3 acres, big property. You know. Ooh, the interior. This looks nice. I like the floors. Oh, it's got nice floors all throughout. That's cool. It's got really nice floors all throughout the whole house. The interior style is kind of okay. I mean, there's some trim and stuff. It's got a nice fireplace. That's cool. Again, they did really nice floors throughout the whole house. Lots of light coming into the house. This style of house is really common in Montgomery. I'm not sure why, but this is the style that they build. And they're still building houses in this style in Montgomery for some reason. Not sure why, but it's what they build out there. The kitchen's a little out. It's pretty much outdated, but you know, some people don't care about that. Yeah, the kitchen's a little bit outdated. Pretty much, the kitchen's pretty much got to go, or not. I mean, depends on. It's a big house. It's giant. I mean, I don't even know why somebody would want a house this big unless they got a lot of people living in it. Usually it's like 2 old people living in these giant houses. So bathrooms the same thing, outdated. You know, and it's not. It's an original 1990s house. It's not up to date or anything. Ooh, another bathroom. Wow, it's big. You know, there's a big piece of property on 3 acres. In fact, let's actually look at it on the map and see exactly where it's at. Not bad. I mean, it's not my liking in the style of house and all that, but I mean, for less than three, and it's already contingent, so it's already sold. But not bad at all. I mean, under $300,000, that's pretty good, you know. Let's see how far out it is. I mean, usually if it's a Pike Road address, it's really far out, you know, which is good. I mean, a lot of people just, especially today. Oh yeah, see, yeah, it's all. See how secluded it is out there. Like when you look at it from far away, like it doesn't look like there's anything out there. Like let me just zoom out a little bit. I'll show you real quick. Okay, never mind. Come on. It doesn't look like there's anything out there. You know, it looks like woods and stuff. But when you zoom in a little bit, you start to see, you know, there's big houses up in those woods, you know. You can start to kind of see the silhouette of the houses. They're big layouts. I mean, look at this one. It's got a pool right in the middle of it. You know what I mean? There's some big, giant houses out there in the middle of nowhere. See how they all got pools? They all got big pine trees. So, yeah, these are some nice estates. In fact, some of these houses probably sitting on 10, 20 acres. So, you know, big, fancy yards. Oh, we did a video here. Yeah, we ran a video. So I did a Pike Road video in these streets. It's a beautiful neighborhood. I mean, to think that you can get into that neighborhood for $300,000, that's incredible. On 3 acres, that's good buy. This person did good. You know, so this person definitely that's nice. Oh, here's a new one for 230. There we go. Finally found something in that price range. Yeah, buddy. Okay. You know, Pike Road it's a good address to have. I mean, if you got a Pike Road address, let me just tell you, you are rolling. Yeah, if you got a Pike Road address, you a big roller. Shot caller. 20-inch blade. No, wait, that's on the other side of Montgomery. All right. So, yeah, Pike Road. If you got a Pike Road address, you're doing all right. I guess this is a new house. How old is this house? Let's examine this. Built in 2010, so it's not that new. Let's see here. I don't like the roof design. That's ugly. I'm not feeling this house one bit. I'm not feeling this house at all. How many products do you need for your hair? That's a nice shower. Nice bathroom and shower. Okay. I'm not really feeling this house. It kind of feels boxy. I don't like it. I'm not really feeling this house. I don't know if you guys liked it. I didn't really like that one too much. Oof, on a tiny little lot. What's it? Why is it so much? Hmm. Hmm. I can see on the map why this house, built in 2017, why is this house $400,000 in Montgomery? Oh, it's Pike Road. I'm sorry, Pike Road. Let's not get confused. Curb appeal. It does have. This one does have curb appeal. Okay, it does have beautiful curb appeal, but it's $400,000 in Montgomery. So let's see if we can. Oh, it is pretty. It is pretty. Let's see why it's $400,000. Oh, it looks like it's in a really nice community. It could be a very desirable community. Love that door. It looks like that's real wood on the outside, so that could be a plus. Oh yeah, it could be a really desirable community. This is pretty. I'd love to do a drive-through in this neighborhood. I don't know if this is a craftsman style home or if it's a. Yeah, it looks like the community is very desirable. I mean, it looks like it's a nice, all new houses. Seems like there's a big lake in there. Yeah, it's got tile. Tile's expensive. It's not cheap. But dang, oh, I love the kitchen. The white. Look how simple and elegant that kitchen is. It does have touches. I'm not feeling the dark cabinets. Look at that stove. That's a $3,000 stove. Microwave's not cheap. Refrigerator and all new stainless steel appliances. Granite countertops. These two appliances right here are not cheap either. Tiling an entire house this big is not cheap. Granite in the bathroom. So really tall ceilings even in the bathroom. Light fixtures. It's all those little details that do add up to a lot of money. So when you look at a house, you have to look at a lot. The height of the ceiling, the trim around the windows, all that, the crown moldings, all those little details give the house a lot of value. So this is a nice house. Nice bathroom with showers, another granite, nice bathroom. These people had a lot of kids. Either that or just one kid. I guess they ran a kid around the house. All right. So yeah, it's all those little details that really can make the difference between a $200,000 house. Oh, it's got like a porch on the second story. That's a sweet deal. Yeah, it's got like a porch on the second story, and it's all real wood. You got a TV outside, nice little area for a cool night. It's got like a side entry with a little golf cart. Oh, I see. It's got like a little patio out back. Nice and elevated, little fence in, white picket fence. Yeah, it looks like it's in a beautiful community, and you are most definitely going to have to pay for that. Oh, yeah, it's like at the center of this beautiful community. So you're not just buying the house, you're buying the community that it's in. I mean, I need to understand, for something to be $400,000 in Montgomery, I need a solid explanation. I mean, it's probably the community is so desirable. Probably part of the reason. Light snow in Northwest Florida. Yeah, Panama City's getting some light snow. We got some really light snow here tonight. Katie's kind of upset. She wanted the big snow, and I did too. I'm at the point where I'm just like, show me the snow already. But it's not like it snows here. Let me drink some water real quick, yo. Yo, we're 23 people here tonight. That's a pretty sweet deal for being this late at night. Oh, this community's huge. Oh, it's on a big lake, that's why. Yo, that is a giant lake. Where is this? I wonder if this is a private community. You get off on... What road is this? Highway 80? Okay, so like it's heading towards Shorter. Way out there in the suburbs. Wow. Gerald Wallace Lake number 2. So there's lakes. I wonder if this is a gated community. It might be gated at that price tag. It's probably a gated community. You probably can't get in there. Oh, you'd be surprised. There aren't that many. It's by the school. I think they're getting. Oh, they're getting a Publix soon out there. So, yeah, this is all nice areas. Nothing but rich people out there. So, and there's actually these are probably $1 million houses right here. These 4 houses, 5 houses right here. These are probably into the millions of dollars. So basically, the reason it's expensive, look at that. Oh my gosh, these houses, they got what, 50, 100 acres? Yeah, that's nice out there. There's a pool club. They got their own restaurants in there. They got their own hotels. They got, Carriage House, Alabama. What is that? Like a business? So yeah, I mean, you're buying the community basically. You're not just buying the house. You're buying a really fancy community. I guess they got their own little beaches, kayaks. And I'm sure the community is incredible. So you're not just buying the house. You're buying the community. So all right, it does offer a lot. And to be honest, a community like this in another state might be worth $600,000, $700,000. So that price tag is kind of understandable, really. And you might not expect to hear that from me, but I do think it's understandable. I mean, it is a very nice community, so I get it. I mean, yeah, it's a nice community. There's nice stuff out there. $400,000 in Montgomery. Nice curb appeal. So yeah, there's not a lot on the market there. Let's see what's going on in Wetumpka. Wetumpka. And by the way, if anybody watching wants me to look up something, please feel free to join the conversation. Tell me what you want me to look at. Panama City. Let's look up Panama City. Yeah. Let's look up Panama City. Panama City. I'll tell you my honest opinion about Panama City. Traffic. No me gustó eso. That's my personal opinion about Panama City. Traffic. I don't know if it's a good investment. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how the market works out here. It could be a good investment. It's a very high dollar property. So, new construction. This is the thing about Florida. You start to see a trailer for, a trailer for $90,000. You get the whole house here in Alabama for that kind of money, buddy. A trailer, probably on a dirt road, for $90,000. A single wide at that. That's why we didn't buy in Florida. But it's like, why you moved to Alabama? I'm like, because there's nothing in Florida. I love how you guys can see my internet history while I'm doing this. Oh man, I'm like the most careless YouTuber ever. It's crazy how y'all can just see my internet history as I'm scrolling through here. Creepy stuff. But I mean, I'm just what's taking so long? And it's ironic that it's probably snowing here right now. Yeah, oh my gosh, look how trashy this neighborhood looks. Oh my gosh, that is so trashy. You can tell it's trashy on Google Earth. Whew, that's trashy. Look at it. You can tell. Look at how trashy this looks, man. Like, this trailer, you couldn't get $20,000 this thing in Alabama. Look at this thing. Look at this. Dang. What are you doing wearing bed sheets? Are you that cold? It ain't cold. I thought you were from Michigan. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. At least 45 vehicles on this property here. Wow, that's trashy. There's a lot of boats in here too. Cars, boats. 45 individual vehicles. I thought we had trashy neighbors. What? Look at this thing. My neighbor's got 5 tractors. I think that's a lot. Look at this. So this is a totally... I'm sure there's meth somewhere in these woods, by the way. somewhere in these woods there's meth. Oh, look, they got cows and horses and stuff. You'll be smelling the cow horse and the horse's piss from your house. So that's the thing about Florida, yo. Like, for real, man. Like, I can tell you just by looking at this is a rough neighborhood. I don't even gotta be there to see it. I can tell you that's rough. I didn't know how Panama City had backwoods like that. Yeah. There's some golf courses in the area, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's rough. Nowhere, as you can tell by the fact that I keep zooming out and zooming out just to find something. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much the middle of nowhere. So, the middle of nowhere, I mean, there's no restaurants out there probably. There's nothing really. There's one, two little probably biker bar looking places probably. It's by a landfill. Oh, it's by a prison. It's right behind a prison. That's always great.
You have a great day with prison as your neighbor.
So, a trailer out. It is a big piece of land. A trailer out in the woods for $89,000, and what is probably worse than where we were in Florida. You can tell this is like the hillbilly out here. I mean, you're basically buying a piece of land with some aluminum structures on it. I don't know. And would you want to live there? Would you want to live in the middle of nowhere? I mean, quite literally. Let me let this thing zoom and... It's quite literally the middle of nowhere. You're way outside of Panama City. Way outside of Panama City. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say... Are there even any photos of there's no photos of the inside of the trailer. All photos of the outside, so who knows what that trailer looks like on the inside. Florida, man. Makes no sense. And look at how beat up everything is with the trees. They got hit hard by that hurricane. You can tell just by looking at the background how beat up the trees look. 225. Yo, that's just a bland looking house. Here's one for 255. Let's look at this one. I don't know if this is probably like, you know, like another copyright thing. Let's see what it says. We got a YouTube copyright notification.
Pigeon channel.
Oh, Pigeon channel. That channel, they're always stealing my videos on that channel. Man, that channel is so annoying. There's like always somebody stealing my work on that channel. Are you sleepy yet, Kay?
Not really.
Not really, yeah, same here. I guess for $250 you can have a brand new house built out there. Again, probably. Ooh, it's pretty. Really nicely built. It's a pretty house. $250. Yeah. This is about what it would cost around here too. Very much on the market. Look at this one, $210,000, and you can see your neighbors are like right up against your house. Florida. You can buy a new 3-bedroom 2-bath for $250. Here's one for $335,000. Same deal as like the one in Montgomery, where you're probably buying the community more than you're buying the house. It's a craftsman style. Wow, it actually says craftsman style. Nice. It's a real craftsman style. I'm still trying to understand what a craftsman style means. You gotta have enough touches. You gotta have all these little arches and stuff.
Shotgun style.
Oh, this is pretty. Lots of photos. Let's see what this community looks like from above. See what the community looks like real quick. $335 to live in Panama. See, I wouldn't want to live in Panama City Beach. Why would I? Okay. It's apparently next to an abandoned. I'm sorry, I can't bear this anymore. I don't like Panama City Beach. Y'all throw something at me, y'all. We can look at the stuff that I saved. How about that? You guys don't even want to talk today, bro. Y'all boring today, man. Y'all don't even want to talk. They usually don't talk at
Did you look
night.
at that place in Mississippi?
Yeah, let me look at the stuff you saved. I guess I'll look at the stuff Katie saved, 'cause y'all don't want to talk. You don't want to be on. No. Y'all boring. They don't want to talk to me. Let's see what Katie saved. Probably some backwards crap in Mississippi. I ain't gonna move there. The internet's been acting really wacky lately. It says no home saved. What's going on? Here we go. I don't know why the internet's been so wacky lately. What this Greenville place you've been saving houses in?
Yeah,
What's up with that?
they look nice. The houses look amazing. Huge houses for pretty much our budget.
In Greenville, Mississippi?
Yeah,
Where the hell is that? Let me look at where that's at.
I just looked up Greenville. I look on maps, and I don't know anything about the area, then I just look it on maps.
But are you looking for?
I look at quality of houses.
Okay, so you look for suburban looking places, right?
You know, where your house looks, it has charm and character.
Man, this internet is so slow. It is unbelievable.
I just zoom up the map from where we are and look around.
This is unbelievable. Chillin', have some dough resting in the fridge. Gonna do some bacon soon. So Greenville is between Arkansas and Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this town is like in the middle of nowhere. You really think I'm gonna move to a town that's on the Mississippi River?
And I look in other states too. In that area, I do a roundabout.
You really think I would move to a place like this?
Yes.
And the answer is no.
It looks beautiful.
The Mississippi River, there's nothing beautiful about the Mississippi River.
I'll watch.
Okay, do you know that? See, that's like the poorest region of the country. I don't know if you knew that.
I'll watch.
You know that, right?
I don't care.
The Mississippi Delta is like the poorest. That's like the poor. Anything like along the Mississippi River is called the Mississippi River Delta. That's like the poorest. Like, you think it's backwards here, you got no idea how backwards it is out there, just so you know.
There's a Dickie's barbecue pit.
They got Dickies?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being very judgmental here, but they have a Holiday Inn. Let's see. Okay, why is the park called Strange Park?
Strange Park?
There's one park in the city, it's called Strange Park.
It's a strange park.
And the city has 2 downtowns instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy. Wow, this internet is so slow. Oh my gosh, I hope. Ew, it's got a beach on the Mississippi River. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Oh no, they're not doing that, are they? Oh no. It's got like a beach on the Mississippi River. Oh no. No, please don't tell me they're doing. You're gonna get like chlamydia from that. What else would you get in the Mississippi River? Oh no.
People are actually swimming in the Mississippi River?
I hope not. Looks like there's like a park or a boat launch or something right on the Mississippi. They can't possibly think that's a recreational activity.
Like Ferguson?
There's like 3 or 4 cafes, and they're all mom and pops. Whenever you see a town where all the restaurants are mom and pops, it means that the local economy cannot support chain restaurants, so there's no investment in these communities because there's not enough money to be made. So when you see a community where all the restaurants are mom and pop places, it would usually suggest that there's not enough money moving around in the place. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say you failed by even looking at this town, Katie. It might be like that place in Arkansas we were looking at.
Yeah.
What was it called? Blytheville.
Mhm.
Remember that place in Arkansas?
Yeah.
It might be like that Blytheville.
There's an Japanese steakhouse.
It might be like that one.
If there's a Japanese steakhouse, it can't be so bad.
Police body cam. It might be like that.
Dickies.
That hair though. It might be like that place in Blytheville. Oh my gosh! When you write a town's, it's Nick Johnson put it on one of the worst places in Arkansas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh man, Nick Johnson put it. Yeah, I mean when you it shows rappers, police, Christmas lights, murders, tornadoes, first 48. Oh my God.
For Greenville, Mississippi?
No, Blytheville.
Mm-hmm.
Here's when you try to Google it on YouTube, you get rappers, police, murders, tornado, first 48. It's bad. Oh, that's where that one Arkansas music video's from.
I'm from Arkansas.
I'm from Arkansas. What Arkansas? Yeah, it's.
I would not be proud of being where you're from.
Yeah, basically. Basically. Okay, so this Greenville, Mississippi. Oh, look at the rims on that thing. So this place in Mississippi, Kate, I'm sure if you just YouTube it, you'll get the idea that it's kind of like one of those little thug towns. You know what I mean? They try to go for the hometown takeover. They tried. They only got 2,000 views on it. Any town this small that has a documentary, bad news. This guy, they like a Charlotte Booth style drive around. They got a little boozy there.
What?
They got a little boozy video. There's some historical flooding. Oh, and it floods because it's next to the Mississippi River. No crap.
Oh, there is something called gang escort.
Yeah.
Forever.
5 accused in a shooting. Go to court. 5. Okay, not 1 or 2. 5 are going in for. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one, baby. Yeah. I'm sure that first of all it can flood.
Greenville, Mississippi fugitive goes wild.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Katie. This is not. Thank you for your effort by trying to find new towns for us, but you failed on this one. I appreciate your participation. I'll give you a participation ribbon for this, but that's about as far as we'll get.
How did little Boozy end up in Greenville, Mississippi?
How does he not end up there? All right, so this one's in LaBelle. It's in Port LaBelle. By the way, that house in Port LaBelle is $108,000. I'm sure they bought this house for like half that. Yeah, in 2013 they bought it for $40,000, and now they're asking $180,000. That's Southwest Florida for you. Ooh, it does have that Cuban tile I like. You know they're Cuban. I can already tell you these people are Cuban. How I can guarantee you these people are Cuban. First of all, they got the couch from the Opelika flea market. They got the shiny white tile. I see a blender on the stove. I would bet anything. All I did was look at the first photo in this house, and I know they're Cuban. They got the white shiny tile. They got the couch from Miami. They got a blender on the stovetop. That's all I need to know they're Cuban. Family photos all over the place. I can guarantee these people are Cuban. Dining room table. Oh, they got some nice cabinets in there. Nice stove. They got the same stove we used to have, baby.
Mm,
Yeah.
you get me
Dude,
one
these look
like
like the
it?
cabinets we had. I think these might be the cabinets from the house when they tore down our house. They might have picked up our old
Please
cabinets.
send that to me.
Oh my gosh, it's the same cabinets we used to have. I think these are the cabinets that were in our house in Florida.
Save it.
It is saved.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It's saved. Then they went with a Louisiana. Oh. Okay.
It's saved?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
It's a nice house. It's got a big yard, but
Where is it at?
it's a house in LaBelle, the last house we saved. Either way. I wouldn't pay $180,000 to live in Port LaBelle. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This house would have been 120,000, maybe 140, not that long ago. Now it's 180.
It's
Man.
180,000?
Yeah, the house is 180 in Port LaBelle. That's a lot of money for Port LaBelle.
What street is it on?
It's on High Court. It's the last house
Okay,
saved.
yeah, I see it. It's not saved, but...
Why do they have a strange park? Yeah, that's freaking hilarious.
Those are not the cabinets we have in
Strange
Florida.
park. Strange music. Here's a house in Opp, Alabama. Now, Opp isn't really one of the best places in Alabama. It's not as bad as Greenville, Mississippi. I'll tell you that much. Jackson, Mississippi's got good areas. You know, there's a Canton. I've been watching the Weather Channel on and off to see if we can see snow. But I think it's at this point, I think the snow's pretty much past us. Made it all the way to Florida. I've been watching the snow periodically to see if we get some snow, because Katie's been wanting to see snow, and we got a little bit of snow. Today's the second time we see snow, but it's been like a really light dusting. Like if you got a flashlight on, you'll see it. You know what I mean? But it's 39 degrees in Destin, 28 right now. And I could probably go outside with my hoodie, and it's like not a big deal. Oh, it's snowing again. Let's see here. This is kind of outdated. Oh. We might, baby. Ooh, we might. We got snow coming up by Deetsville. Oh, baby, we might have snow. Go check outside real quick.
You have to do it.
I'm running a live stream. You're the one who wants to see it. Ooh, there was snow detected right by our area. Oh, there it is right there.
It's gone.
Yeah, let me look up real quick. We might have snow in our area. Let me go outside real quick, guys. We're down to 14 people. Where's our flashlight? Where's my flashlight? Here it is. I'm gonna go outside real quick, guys, and see if it's snowing. It might be. Got snow in the area.
Snow in the area. I want to see it on the ground. That's what I want.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. We ain't gonna see it on the ground. And I want to see it on the ground. That's my thing. I don't want to see it in the air. I want to see it on the ground. I want a dusting. A real good dusting. But we ain't gonna see that. We're too far south. He wanted to be the south. I wanted to go to north. But we ended up here, and that's fine. I told him I wanted to be as north as possible. We made it not even halfway through the state, but I'm happy. I like my house. I guess you don't really see real good snow unless it's like blue, like in a patch, like in the north. Hopefully we'll get some. I see a system coming in. It looks like it's a lot of moisture and stuff. Maybe it'll happen and we'll get
It's a very light dusting. Very light.
like
Do
barely.
you know that I can hear you talking outside?
Ah,
Like we have a conversation here, they can hear you outside, whoever's outside.
I was trying to talk to them.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that's kind of creepy about our house.
Yeah.
So I went outside real quick, guys, and it's a very light dusting. It's very like you'll see like with the flashlight, you'll see it. It's not like it's snowing. It's just like a light little dusting. So, okay, I saved this house in Opp, Alabama. Opp is in southern Alabama, right there, and it's north of Panama City Beach, and it's north of Destin, which is amazing. Now you can see these little blue dots. These are places I want to visit soon. So I got Defuniak Springs, I got Destin, I got Rosemary Beach, and I've got Panama City Beach. But these are the hoods. I'm gonna visit the hoods there when I go. So basically, Opp is in southern Alabama. They are a whole lot less likely to get snow there. I wanted to stay in the southern region of Alabama because of the snow. I knew that the northern region of Alabama was much better. We wanted to end up in this area up here, Albertville, Guntersville. That's the area we really wanted to be in, but I was afraid of the snow, so I ended up here. It'll snow in Opp, Alabama. It's harder. So this is 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Let's zoom in the Opp real quick and see what they got going on. Out of all the southern Alabama towns, I think Opp has a little bit more crime than the rest. There's a lake. That's a good thing. I know on the north side of Opp, there's some nicer communities. Up in here, you know, it's not an incredible town. It's got a lot of mom and pop places, which is usually a bad thing. It's got a Burger King, Hardee's, Pizza Hut, Country Kitchen, Roadhouse. I mean, it's a small town in southern Alabama. Most of the restaurants are mom and pop, other than like Burger King or something. So it's a small little town. The downtown is actually pretty depressing. It's not in good shape. It's just a small little town, but it's not far from Florida. This house is kind of cute. It's built in 1940, and they've done a really nice job of making it look pretty. And I think it's got a pretty decent sized yard too. It looks pretty. I just want to show you guys how pretty it is. I wish I had a house like this out here in the woods in Alabama, with like a big barn in the back for all my stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool. This is my favorite style of house. This right here is my favorite style of house. I really like this style a lot. Yeah, it's got a big yard. You could probably grow a lot of stuff here too. You could probably try to grow a mango tree here. It might make it. I love the brick details. I love the shutters they put on. Nice door. Our door's not that bad looking. We got a nice door. They got real wood floors throughout the whole thing. Probably original to the house. Yeah, it's a cute little house. Little fireplace. You know. It's just a cheap little house. There's nothing special. The kitchen has these beautiful shiny wood countertops. Not a fan of the size of the kitchen, but I mean it's an older house, and back then it wasn't as important as it is now to have a big kitchen. I do love the wood on the kitchen. Really nice. I love that little gather little thing they got going on there. But it's just a nice little country house, and in southern Alabama. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's cute. You know. It looks like it's in well maintained, well kept road. They really did a good job on making this house look pretty. They did really nice with it. I mean, nice bathroom right here. Ooh, that's pretty. So, this is my favorite type of house. The problem is, they're usually in bad neighborhoods. I don't know what it is about this style of house and being in bad neighborhoods. We got Ian. Welcome on board. Max, saluti de Roma. All right. Madison and Wetumpka in a little bit. Yeah, we will. So, here's one I saved in Defuniak Springs. Defuniak Springs is one of the nicest. I wouldn't say nice. Yeah, it is. It really is. So, if you like historic abandoned buildings, charming districts, Defuniak Springs is one of the most historic looking towns in Florida. It's a neat town. if you want to like get a really weird town in, like really explore something weird and different, this needs to be on your list. Lots of historical buildings and a lot of abandoned stuff. The town is interesting, so, and it does have a lake in the middle, so it's a very interesting town. It really is. I need to get down there. I can even do it tomorrow. Here's a nice little house in that town. And this house is by the highway in a subdivision, kind of off the way. But it's affordable. 155, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Big oak trees. You know. Looks very similar to our house here, except for our house here is higher up. They painted it. They put some floors in it. Nice little kitchen. Nothing. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks livable and decent. You know, it's just a little house. Nothing special. It looks nice. Carpets throughout the whole thing. Nice little house. Nice little shed. Fenced in yard.
Your iPhone is at 52%.
Your iPhone is at 52%. It's got a lot of big oak trees. It's a nice little house, you know. So for somebody who wants something affordable, built in 1997, it's not that old. It's a simple little house. I mean, crap, if this house was in Alabama, it would be worth half that, but it's in Florida, so that's what it's worth. So I wanted to, I saved that one for you guys in case somebody is looking at the Florida Panhandle, which is a neat little area. Definitely not for everybody. This one's in Wetumpka. Now, this one, kind of a toss-up. You guys know Wetumpka won the HGTV hometown takeover, so the town's got a lot of potential. And this house was built, I think, in 1928. 1875. Wow. It's a really old house. Now, 167 is a lot of money for an old house. 4 bedroom, 2 bath. Let's look at it, and I want to hear you guys' comments on this one. You guys are watching. We have 16 people watching. I want some opinions on what you guys think, because Wetumpka, you know, is a nice town. I think it's got a good future, especially with HGTV being in there and Ben and Aaron and all that. But this house is from 1875. By the way, it's still standing strong. It's a neat house. It's got charm, characteristic. In any other town, this would be like $400,000 or something. You know, if this house was like in St. Petersburg, it would be like $400,000 or something. Like ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, or at least $350 or something. So 167, it's not a lot of money, but it is a lot for an old house. So let's look at it together and see what you guys think. By the way, it doesn't look like it's got any wood damage for being how old it is. Back then when they built stuff, they really built it well. It's got a nice wood floor. I love that little staircase going up there. They remodeled the kitchen to something more modern looking. They did use tile in a weird way throughout the kitchen. That's a nice stove. That's not a cheap, you know, they didn't go cheap on the appliances, that's for sure. Granite, tiled, never cheap, especially here in Alabama. So the tile in there. They got new appliances, so it's really well taken care of. I mean, especially if the electrical system is newer in the house, that's always a plus. I'm always afraid of old houses just for the electrical systems. It's in really nice shape. I like the colors they did. I'm not a fan of that floor, but that might just be the original floor. Look at the real wood panels on this right here. Little fireplace, ceiling fan, big open rooms. Looks like carpet in this one. Dark colors, kind of makes sense. It's a dark color, but it's like a lively dark color. It's a very interesting color. I kind of wanted to do that in our house back in Florida. What do you guys think about this house? Nice bathroom. You know. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think? And tell me, I want to see you guys' opinion. Is this a yes or a no? 167 in Wetumpka. which is a great little town, you know. But on the downside, 1867, man, that's a old house. That thing is a classic, man. Is it too old? Even though it's pretty, what do you guys think? They got Mexican tile in here, and if that Mexican tile's been there for a while, there's cracks you'll know because Mexican tile, it'll tend to crack with those large.
I love that tile.
You like it? I like this house a lot. For 167, I am afraid of old houses for asbestos, termites. What else could go wrong with an old house? Rot, you know,
Dry rot.
dry rot. I mean, 1,000 different things scare me about a house. This old house, the electrical, you know. But then again, it's been there since 1875. It's gonna be there a lot longer. They kind of went really wacky with this. You know, this is kind of, they could have done better in covering up this. Not my style. It's spacious. Okay, so one person's communicating with us today. Thank you so much, Miss Gail Moreland. It's spacious. Yeah, it is. I don't like what they did with the fireplaces by covering them up, though. Oh no, that's the way it's supposed to be. Wow, this house is old. I mean, it is very spacious. And then in the back, it's got a nice little yard. It's got like a little pond with some rocks, a little back porch with some rocks and a fire pit, and it's got a little shed as well. 2 sheds back there. And then it's got like a little garden going on, like a little tomato garden for the summer. And it's got this little thing. So it's got a lot. Yeah, I think it's just too old of a house. It's a neat property, but realistically, it's just too old. And that's really a sad thing. But we'll get in here. Oh, that shop is nice too. That's a lot of property for the price too, you know. I don't know. For somebody who has like 5 kids or something. But let me see what else I saved for you guys here. Yeah. All right. We're gonna look at one more house, guys, and then we're done. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this late.
Keep going, babe.
I'm tired. I want to go sleep already.
You're not that tired.
I am tired. I don't need you to tell me how tired I am. I know how tired I am. Women are so evil. You know how evil women are? Women will try to tell you how you feel. I'm like, no, how are you going to tell me how I feel? You know, like, women will try to tell you how you feel. Now, is that... It's trying to get me to log in. I can't log in front of you guys. Guys, we're done. I mean, we're done. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this cold day. Believe me, in Florida, it's going to get cold as crap. And I don't know why it doesn't feel that cold. Even though it is cold, it doesn't feel that cold. I think Florida, even at like 50 degrees in Florida, the internet's not working all that great. All right, guys, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to check out. I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. I'm out, pretty much. I know y'all going to miss me, but I need to get some rest. I love to sleep on these cold nights. Eric Garcia, Moreland, Ian, Max, History Unleashed, all of y'all. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with us. Oh, Alan Watt, I'm sorry I missed you. What part of Florida near Jacksonville? Sorry I missed you guys. I didn't see all these comments. I wish I had. Lulu Brown.
Start addressing them.
A mí no me estás agitando.
They subscribe to us. You gotta answer.
I know, but I didn't. All right, guys. So supposedly it's 28 degrees outside, and I was just out there. It ain't all that bad. I mean, it was actually in the 40s in Montgomery earlier today, and I was out there and I was freezing, like freezing. Now it's 28 here in Millbrook, and I go outside. Hey, Devontae Murray, welcome on board. I'm trying to check out. Do you want to look at some stuff, Katie? How about you take over for a little bit? I'm tired. You want to do some stuff?
Yeah.
It's trying to get me to log in though. Let me see if I can look. I had more houses saved.
Yeah, look at the ones you've saved.
Man, I'm so tired. I'm tired. What's up, buddy? It's all good. I'm tired as crap, and Katie's trying to
We
push me.
got people coming on. You gotta accept them.
So this little house here, is in Wetumpka. By the way, it's in a great little area. I would actually love to live in this area of Wetumpka. It's to the north of Wetumpka. I like this area. Weoka Road. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. This was one of those, you know, those little houses that you see in my hood videos as the cover photo. That's what this was, and they fixed. I think it's a 1940, yeah, 1960, and they fixed it up, and now it looks like a decent little house. It's a decent little house. But if you had seen this house, before they did this remodel, it was pretty much like the cover photo for my hood video type of stuff. Now, they fixed it up a little bit, and it is in a great little area. It looks like they got a new septic tank. You can see the 2 lids right there. So they might have put a new septic tank in it. That's always a plus. It'll probably have city water, and yes, there is city water even in the middle of nowhere here in Alabama. Let me try to map this house so you guys can see it, although I could probably just find it. It's just to the north of Wetumpka. It's in a great little area. It's if you're looking for that country small town feel, but not too far from civilization, this is it. This is near that place where I'm putting up that fence right now. It's got a lake out back, but it's not your property. It's somebody else's. It's a real country. It's a 26-minute drive from where I live now. This is really country out here. They don't have any new images. But you guys have seen Wetumpka on my channel a lot and know how nice of a town it is. It's just to the north. It's I would love to live in this area. Out here somewhere. I get a lot of work out there for one. So the fact that I get a lot of work, look at this place. Like if you look at this on Google Maps, you'd be like, you get work out there? Why would you get work out there? Southern Jerky? Oh snap. I wonder what's going on here in this trailer park. Southern Jerky. I wonder what they're selling in this business. This little trailer park is selling Southern Jerky. I wonder what that is, huh? Who knows, right? That little trailer park might be a little hot. So, but it's probably about a few far enough to where it won't bother you. But anyways, this is a great little rural area, and I get a lot of work out there. And what's weird is, it's just a bunch of fields, but I get a lot of work out there somehow. I've worked in this area. It's about 30 minutes away, and I'm always getting calls for work out there. Dang, it's 4 degrees where you are. I dislike the winters here. Yeah, here in Alabama, it ain't that bad. Like right now, it's 28 degrees. But I was just walking out there, and it ain't that bad. Now, if it's like in a field or something, it's horrible. But because I'm up here on a mountain between the big trees, I think the real temperature outside is probably like 10 degrees higher than that. At least 10 degrees higher than that. I think the trees and the big trees, especially here in the mountain where I live, I think the big trees and there's something weird about where I live. I'm telling you, there's something weird about this mountain because you would expect at 28 degrees, you're not like if I walked outside, you would expect me to like freeze immediately. Matter of fact, let me see if it's snowing again. You would expect me to freeze immediately out there. I've been watching the weather periodically because I know it's snowing in the area, and these snow bands they come in really quick. And I'm just trying to catch one. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's snow up towards Clanton again. 120. It's snowing up towards Calera, Clanton again. Dang, how come they get so much snow and we don't?
I know, right?
This is just wrong.
It's just these little teeny bands.
It's just these tiny little bands. You don't even get a chance to see them. Like you just gotta be outside. I'm sure it snowed tonight a few times, and we've missed it because.
And the ground is probably too warm to.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna sit. It's not gonna stick. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyways, these are just a bunch of fields out in the middle of nowhere, and I get so much work out there. You know what I mean? Like, I get so much work out in these woods, and it's like, how is there so much work out there? There's a lot of work out there. I want to move to that area. There's a lot of work. I love the people I work for. Everybody that I've worked for out here has been a pleasure. And I mean, like, the same thing on the other side of the river in Holtville. So on the other side of the river is Holtville, Slop Out, and I get a lot of work in there too. Another great area with really great
Jose,
people. Yeah.
do you see in the west, there's like, because we get our weather from the west, usually.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of bands. It's
Like-
all rain because it's out in the ocean, but
Yeah.
once it hits the mountains, it might freeze.
Yeah. It's been kind of depressing trying to catch the snow and nothing's came through here.
Yeah.
So the other house, oh, here's one in Wetumpka. I didn't really think it was all that great. We've looked at these already, so. What's going on in Florida? Let's look at Bonita Springs. That gave me some gossip about about Naples today.
What?
Some people that have been plotting against us. Remember the people that I told you that I suspected were plotting against me back in Florida? They were gathered today. The people that I thought were plotting against me were kind of gathered today. So yeah, I like getting my gossip from Florida. What? Bonita Springs, Florida. I'm catching up with the gossip in Florida. Same thing as always.
It's always.
It's
some
always
kind
the
of crazy-
same garbage. By the way, this is not $48,000. You have a lot rent in most of these. Man, oh man, I can't believe these prices. When I look at Bonita Springs, I'm like, man, unbelievable. I don't know how these people don't just like sell their house and just be done. Like, crap, you've made $200,000 profit and run. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Talk condos and nothing anybody can afford. 3.4 million, 2.3 million, 2.7 million, 2.6 million, 2.4 million, 7 million. It's like down there. It's like, oh, in these trailers for 144 Kings, you do own your land here, right? In Imperial Harbor, you own the land, right, Katie?
I think there's lot rent.
There's lot rent? No, I don't think so. Not Imperial Harbor. Imperial Harbor, it's on King, so it's on Imperial Harbor. I don't think there's lot rent, but there's still HOA fee, and it's
Yeah.
55 plus, so it's pretty much garbage. I mean, a 4,000 square foot lot, an old trailer from like the 70s, on a 4,000 square foot lot, $144,000. Here's another one for $170,000. What type of moron pays $170,000 to live in an aluminum box in a place where you get hurricanes? Unbelievable. And here's one on Princess for $150. And these are like giant, nasty trailer parks. There's nothing special about this place. It's actually one of the biggest eyesore. It's not dangerous or anything. Actually, there is a lot of crime in there now, because you got like a lot of older junkies. It used to be like junkies used to be young people. Now you got a lot of older junkies. So there are a lot of older junkies in there. Bicycles get stolen and tool sheds get broken into. I used to go in there a lot because of the scrap metal at night, and at night you'd see people that you could tell were up to shady stuff, even though it's a 55 plus. But basically, this is Imperial Harbor right here. It's in the north side of Bonita Springs, and it's practically a giant trailer park. Man, this internet's slow. I'm sorry, guys. This internet is so slow. It's so slow. Look at how slow this internet is. There it is. It's a giant trailer park. There's probably an HOA fee of some sort. You do own the lot here, but it's not glamorous. It's actually, and there's no rest. There's not much out there. You have to kind of like drive out. There's a Peruvian restaurant there. Anyways, $150,000 to live in a trailer on a tiny lot with an HOA fee. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, man. And like every time you go work for these places, you get paid so bad. That's the other thing about Bonita and Naples. You get paid so bad to work down there. You get paid so bad. Look at this one, 4 million, 1 million. Forester. Here's a house on Forester for 1.2 million. Unbelievable. 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 1.2 million, 5 million. No way, that house? How is that 4.7 million? I bet they probably paid $700,000 for this property. That's the house at the end of. It's not even on the water. It's on the water, but it's not even. It's on the backwater. It's not even on the beach. They bought it for 2.7 million in 2008. Now they're asking 4.7. They're making in 12 years. They're making a $2 million profit on it. They made in 12 years. They made a $2 million profit off this house. Talk about return on investment. Ridiculous. Here's one for 3 million. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't even know how we managed to live here. And some of these that are 30,000, they have a lot rent. So, hey, it's on Montgomery Drive. Let me read some of these comments real quick. It will be 26 tomorrow during the day. Yep. I wouldn't mind moving back to Florida. It's gotta be a good area though. And the prices has to be right. Bonita Estero will be great even in the Cape. That's why I was thinking the storms out there will do these homes hold up, because that's a perfect place for people, places in Canada to buy. Yeah, there's a lot of Canadians up there. And in Bonita Springs, this trailer parks right here in Bonita, they're packed with Canadians. My mom and dad live in Lehigh, and most of my family is from Fort Myers. Cool, that's awesome. Yeah, this trailer park here, and there's another trailer park in Bonita on the other side. This one right here. This is packed with Canadians. And there's another one here. This one. Can't remember what this community's called. But this is nothing but Canadians. I mean, Ohio, Michigan, Canada, right up in here. A lot of Canadians. I can't remember what this is called. What's that trailer park on the other side called? A 75, baby?
What are you talking about?
The trailer park in Bonita. On the other side. I think it's called, off of Morton Grove at the end. Can't remember what it's called, but it's nothing but Canadians back there. Alright.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I used to work in there a lot when I lived back over there. Man, oh man.
Citrus.
Yeah. Citrus Park. This is nothing but Canadians. All these trailers. Like, probably 30% of the people here are Canadian. Man, I haven't seen a single house I like in Bonita. Like a normal house, it's all either condos or here's a regular house and it's 400,000. Where are the regular houses in Bonita? Where's Martin Lane? Martin Lane.
Like, there's nothing in, like...
A house off Paradise, Katie?
Uh-huh.
Martin Lane, this is off Paradise. A house off Paradise on an acre. Built in 1999. $600,000. It's got wallpaper walls. Outdated kitchen. Does have a pool. $600,000. I can't believe what's happened to Bonita. You know? It's just one of the Imperial River. A mobile home on Goodwin for $230,000. but the lot is half an acre, so probably it's just the land's worth it on that one. Yeah, it's a trailer on Goodwin, but yeah, I would pay that even though it's a trailer because it's on the Imperial River, which floods horribly, by the way. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 500 square feet. It's on the Imperial River. Half an acre on the Imperial River. I think it's worth it just for the land. Oh yeah, it's just the land's worth it. It's tiny, but just the land's worth it. Off a good one. Yeah, I think just the land's worth it. I mean, I know it's not much of a property, but being on the Imperial River, just being on the Imperial River is worth it. You know? Man, this is trashy and ghetto. Look at this. Whew. Man, this is trashy and ghetto. Like the kitchen and the bathroom are like, you can see one from the other.
Ew.
Yeah. Like you can be in the kitchen and you can see your toilet.
Ew.
It's like back to back but facing each other. It looks like Gene might have done the drywall on this one.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's
I wouldn't doubt it if you
pathetically
did.
small. Pathetically small. But it's on the Imperial River. You know what I mean? Like, the land's probably worth that.
Are you talking about something in Citrus Park?
No. It's on the Imperial River. Like, in Bonita, off of Goodwin. It's a house off of... It's a trailer on Goodwin.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the land's worth it, though. The house is pitiful itself. Probably the land alone is worth it. I think on the Imperial River, just the land's probably worth it.
By what
Maria! Just imagine how high-tech homes will be 20 years from now. I'm not sure. I've never thought about that. I don't think homes are going to change that much. Maybe they will. Who knows? Nothing but trailers and condos. These trailers here, worst buys you could ever make. There's so many of them, you know. Let's see what our zip code back in Florida has going on. I'll put it in 34110. Let's see what's going on back in Naples. The zip code where we used to live in. Here's a house in the lot rent. See this little community right here?
Mm-hmm.
The first one, the lot rents in here can run between $700 to $1,200 a month. So you're paying $44,000 for the trailer, but you still got to pay lot rent. You don't own the land; you just own the trailer, the actual structure. So really bad deals. Here's a house in Sterling Oak for $418,000. That's a lot. You know those are right on top of each other, right?
Yep.
Yeah. White House Lane. Man, oh man. And these mobile homes, these are all scams. You don't. I think on Walkerville you own the lot. So this one you own the lot. This is kind of near where we used to live. You own the lot on this one. On some of them you own the lot, not all. When you ever buy a trailer, it's the worst purchase you could ever make, especially in Naples. It took me 2 years to sell my trailer. Go figure. Oh my gosh. How much do you think a house on Cypress Way, Katie?
What?
A house on Cypress Way?
$1 million?
670,000. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
A tiny house on Imperial, 350.
Insane.
Yeah.
An Imperial floods.
Imperial's garbage. Houses in Cypress Way are going for at least $500,000. Willoughby Acres, 330 for a simple one. That's not too ridiculous. Man, oh man. Unbelievable. Bonita's actually getting crazy expensive. Just trailers, and trailers, and more trailers. There's nothing interesting. It's all Cypress Way. The you know those green apartments in the front by facing Immokalee Road.
Yeah.
190,000 for a condo. Yeah, I mean that's just very basic in there. There's nothing. Shores Avenue finally sold. Remember the one in Shores Avenue?
Yeah.
It's just now finally sold for 400,000. That was on. I think that was on the market when we left Florida 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Was it? Let's see. No, 13 days on the market. So a house on Shores. This is really close to where I
Are you
used
sure
to live.
it hasn't been refreshed?
It could be refreshed. I don't think. Yeah, it's that one same house. Ew, and it's the ones where you're not even looking out the water. You're looking out the US 41. $400,000 to live off of US 41. What do you think, Katie?
No.
No way. No way. I know the street very well. This is kind of like an area I used to live in. I wouldn't pay $400,000 to live there. No way. Ashbury, 425. I can't believe that Naples is actually Bonita's starting to look more ridiculous than Naples. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
People are finding out Bonita's better. Probably with the videos, all the videos we made
Yep.
and all that, people figured out Bonita was better than Naples. Now Bonita's worth more than Naples. Bonita Springs needs to send me a check in the mail. Bonita Springs needs to send me a $10,000 check. $8 million house. Yeah, Bonita actually got more expensive than Naples. They probably found out about my videos where I was saying it was better.
Yeah.
And boom. All of a sudden, Bonita is actually worth more than Naples now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually how it goes.
Ridiculous. I wonder if, let's see what's going on in Denellen. But yeah, Bonita Springs far more expensive than Naples now. That's crazy. Who would have thought? It's pointless. Lot rent because you can't do anything with it. Yeah, lot rent is the biggest scam ever. Denellen. So here's something reasonable. In Denellen, 3-bedroom, 2-bath on 112th. That's not reasonable. It's got palm trees, nice gardens. But where is it located? Let's see the neighborhood first. Denellen. If you're not familiar with Denellen, sorry, I know my internet is slow. Denellen is 80 miles north of Tampa. Man, my internet's slow. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. We live out in the middle of the sticks, so here's Denellen, which, by the way, is one of my favorite places in Florida. The neighborhood's gonna make a difference on the price here. Not all neighborhoods in Denellen are amazing. But anyways, in Denellen, for 200,000 you can get a 3.2. There's still something for $100,000 there. It looks pretty ghetto though. Yeah, you can still get a decent house for 200,000 in Denellen. In fact, look at this one. This one's nice. You got 3-bedroom, 2-bath on almost 3/4 of an acre for 200,000. Looks like it's got a really nice lot. I see some oak trees. Let me see exactly where in Denellen this house is, because in Denellen the neighborhood does make a difference. I don't know if it does in the price as far as desirability. Okay, it's southwest Denellen. Yeah, it's out in the woods. Okay. Yeah. That's not bad at all. Yeah, you can get a nice deal in Denellen still. Denellen, you can still get a fairly good deal on some of these houses. Alright, guys. I'm going to check out for real. I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning. I thank y'all all for hanging out with us, but I need to get some rest. Ooh, on the right on the river.
Yeah.
Yo, no way.
You gotta look at that.
I know it's right on the Rainbow River. No way.
How much?
Okay, you ready for this?
Sure.
2.2 million.
Hmm.
It's right on the Rainbow River.
Mhm.
It's got 10 bedrooms, 8 baths,
Seems excessive.
6,000 square foot, and it's got over an acre. It is directly on the Rainbow River on a really clear spot. And it's not far from the good area, too. That's a lot of money. $2 million to be on the Rainbow River. I'd pay it. It's got like a floating dock with a fireplace on the river. I'd pay it. I don't know why the house is so big. It's a little bit. It's in like the nicest stretch of the river. Yeah, I'd pay it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, this is nice. It's very cozy looking. Like very Florida tropical. Kind of like the theme that I used to like back in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like kind of like Marco Islandish, you know?
Mhm.
Like egrets and pieces of driftwood and
Yeah.
The property's not even all that impressive. It's giant, but it's not impressive. It's the fact that it's on the Rainbow River. And actually, they went with like a Withlacoochee type wood style, like you know, like the North Florida woods looking type of thing. They got that going on. It looks very like Florida. You know what I mean? It did an interesting job with the decor. But it's not even about. It's not even about the building. The house itself is kind of weird. It's the fact that it's on the Rainbow River.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of wacky. It's got all types of weird stuff going on here. You know, it's laid out really weird for a house that's expensive. It's laid out really weird. Low ceilings, hundreds of couches and chairs, and it's it's a mess. It's a mess. But it's not even that. It's just the fact that it's on the Rainbow River more than anything. You know?
Mhm.
The structure's kind of weird. Very Florida. I don't know. Right on the dang Rainbow River. That's crazy. An acre right on the Rainbow River. Alright, guys. I'm going to check out for real. I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. I'm out. We're going to end this live stream. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. I need to get some rest.